Hey everyone! So in my previous video, I talked a little bit about storm prep and the hurricane that's coming because many of you guys have actually reached out and asked if we were in the path and stuff like that. And we weren't in the path whenever I shared that. Well, the storm has shifted as of, I think, this morning. It has shifted more eastward, which is more towards us. We are not in the direct line of the hurricane as far as my understanding is anyways. I could be wrong. But where it's hitting is more on the west coast of Florida and we are on the east coast. But this is a very big storm, so it is affecting majority of Florida. So things have changed because of the course path of the storm. And that's the thing, y'all, with like storms and tornadoes, hurricanes, snowstorms, although we don't know anything about snowstorms being in Florida, is it's Mother Nature. Like there are predictions, but you really don't know until like a day ahead of time. And even then, like the storms can change course like at the last minute. So all of these are just predictions. But the hurricane turned more east, which means it's going more inland, and it does affect us. So as of now, our schools have closed. So today is Tuesday. Our schools closed for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So instead of snow days, y'all, we get hurricane days. So this, although we will still be doing school because we're homeschoolers, so don't tell my kids that schools are out. But our church actually canceled services for tomorrow night as well, so that people can stay home and be safe, because there's the outer band, so you get a lot of storms throughout, or calmness actually. Like you won't necessarily, like we've had bad storms before and literally we had like no rain because we were like in that calm area of the storm. So we've got a lot of prep work that we have to do. We are good on groceries, we're good there. And y'all, oh my goodness, so we dropped off our van in the previous video. We've had this appointment to have the roof fixed from the limb that fell on our van like for 2 months. And I even thought about it like on the way home. I was like, maybe we shouldn't have dropped it off, but we had to wait forever for that appointment. Like I don't know. Anyways, regardless, my van is there. So if we have to evacuate, we have never had to evacuate in the past. So I'm not thinking that we will have to, but regardless, I don't know. Nathan and I will talk about it tonight. Maybe we should just go get our van. But we need to pick up the yard. So any toys or anything that's out becomes, wind hazard, like, gust of wind can pick it up, and then that could obviously cause damage to our neighbors' houses. So we clean all that stuff up. So we got a lot of work to do tonight and tomorrow in preps for the storm, because it's getting a little more serious for us. Okay, the boys took it upon themselves, very proud of them, and took the initiative and got all the toys from outside. Yes. So this is Casey. This is the kitty cat that found us. And the kids named it Casey for Kit Kat, which is super cute.
I didn't name it.
Reagan did.
No, I didn't.
At first it was Pickles, right?
Yeah, it was Preckles.
Yeah. Preckles. Yeah, Preckles. Now it's Kit Kat.
Yeah. No, not Kit Kat. Couldn't name it.
Okay, but the boys took it upon themselves and got all the stuff from outside. There's some toys over there, all the bikes. Which I'm very thankful because that's a lot of work. But now I feel really claustrophobic in the garage.
Hello.
Yes. But better safe than sorry, so that we don't have flying debris. So we have to still get all my garden stuff. So a lot of the big things we just lay flat, and we'll put stuff in our shed as well. Like this is when it's like having a lot of outside stuff is a lot of work. There's that pretty girl. So it's Wednesday morning. I got up and took Nathan to work. So I've been up since like 6:15. It's now 8:20. I ran back into Walmart trying to see if they had bread. We decided to stock up a little bit more because the storm seems to be a lot worse. So I've got a good bit of groceries here, some extra snack stuff. I got a lot of tortillas since I couldn't find bread. We're gonna make bread today. Got some cereal. What else did I get? They actually had the flour that I haven't been able to get lately, so I stocked up on flour. Cheese, like just kind of basic necessities. I got some extra peanut butter and jelly because worst case we can just eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So I'm gonna head home. I'm actually gonna run a few more errands. I'm gonna take the groceries home. I've got some errands to run before the storm hits. It's actually supposed to start raining this afternoon. I'm like, oh my goodness, talk about like last minute. I don't like this at all, but I want all this done before the rain starts too. So I haven't had a shower. I haven't had coffee. I did brush my teeth and I wiped down my face. So this is what you do when you have kids, and you just got to make sure that you have everything for them. Thankfully, we had already bought a bunch of diapers. Actually, I wonder if we have baby wipes. Oh gosh. I need to double check that whenever I get home. Okay, so the kids are unloading the groceries for me. Addie, Jackson, and I are putting down all of my garden stuff that could potentially, you know, be a hazard. I can't do this one-handed. So we've got several things that we need to just stack up, put up. I've already put some stuff in the shed. Yeah, because the storm's coming, y'all. Oh, so, all right, got to get this. It's already like feeling very eerie out. It's like that, I don't know, that brisk air before a storm is here. Look at you go. So we are outside. Some kids are riding bikes, skating. Got Camden right here. Trying to burn some energy before we are stuck inside. It's supposed to rain most of the day today. All right, so we are gearing up, getting dinner ready. I am doing taco soup in the crock pot. I was already planning on doing this just because it would be an easy dinner on Wednesday nights for church. But since church is canceled, I'm still gonna do it. And now it just kind of seems like the perfect stormy weather food. Although we've had a little drizzle, but that is it so far. So Miley's over here, she's gonna help me. So I just added the taco seasoning. So we are gonna get that all mixed up. Got all the ingredients in. It's, you know, kind of a dump and go. I feel like everybody knows the taco soup recipe. I did 2 cans of black beans. I do black beans and pinto beans because we don't like kidney beans. Some corn, and I actually cut up some tomatoes that we had instead of using canned tomatoes. I might actually add another can of each bean. Oh, and I also did 2 cans of tomato sauce as well, and obviously seasoning. But I might add 2 more cans of beans just to see if I can make it stretch farther. I also put about 3 pounds of chicken in the Instapot to get that cooked and shredded today so that I can have that in the fridge or the freezer to pull just to kind of make easy meals. Kind of in prep in case we happen to lose power. I don't think that we will, but it'll just be nice to have cooked chicken on hand. And we also have to make bread today. All right, so here's my lunch. I made a grilled cheese with bacon and tomato on it, and I used that sourdough bread that Nathan got. So I stepped outside for a second to take a phone call, and y'all, it is so windy out, super drizzly. We keep getting these gusts of winds. We will not be leaving our truck here. We have moved, like, we've never left it here for other storms that we've had because of these big old trees that we have. And as y'all know, that's the limb, that crack right there that fell on our van. But yeah, look at all this. Oh my goodness. Not exactly sure where we're gonna put the truck yet. I gotta leave to go get Nathan in a few minutes anyway, so I'm gonna let him figure that out. But it's like kind of eerie, but also kind of peaceful too.
You need a hug?
It's what a weather.
It's
So
cold.
yeah, the temperature has dropped. It's like 69 degrees outside, so the kids have to get on jackets. Florida kids.
Hey, you say this is a sweater.
That is a sweater. You're right. They put on sweaters, not jackets.
Harper has a jacket.
It's like a lightweight jacket. The kids are so funny when the weather drops. It is pretty chilly out. So we got everything picked up or laid down or like kind of like secured the best that we can. I'm gonna go inside and finish dinner. The kids are gonna play outside still because we can. Yeah.
We're 10 years old again.
Yep. There's my big girls. Addie and her.
15 and 14.
Yep.
It's cold.
It's cold. It is pretty chilly. Be careful.
We have to wear sweaters.
I know, they're saying it's cold.
It's not like freezing, but like sweater weather.
It's wada wada. All right, dinner is done. Well, you know, it's been in the crock pot all day. But taco soup is ready. It smells so good. Have to give it a good stir here. I've been stirring it off and on all day. But that is looking very delicious. We made some cornbread. We've got Fritos and cheese as toppings. And then Taylor started making bread for me. She actually really enjoys making the bread and eating it and braiding it, and it is always beautiful. So this is sitting here to rise. We are going to make 2 more loaves after dinner, and hopefully that'll be enough for this week. We shall see. I really honestly want to get to where we make our own bread instead of buying store-bought bread. So maybe this is the push that we needed, that I could not find bread at any store. We actually looked at Aldi's, we looked at another Walmart, and then I re-looked at Walmart again today, like hoping maybe they got a shipment in, but no. But that's fine. So we made this. This will go in the oven shortly, and then we'll make 2 more loaves. But dinner's ready. Just pulled the last 2 loaves of bread out of the oven. I kind of did it in 2 loaves batches. I was afraid that they, like, mixing it all together at once would make it too dense. I don't know. I've never made a lot at one time, so wanted to make sure it turned out right. And this one did fall. It doesn't feel dense though, so I don't know. Like, it had risen pretty well. I don't know, maybe I should have let it rise longer. But it smells amazing in here. Love the smell of homemade bread. And some of the kids got into it. That's the problem with homemade bread, y'all, is you kind of want to eat it as a snack or a side, not necessarily with sandwiches, but this is all that we have, so that's what we definitely will have to do. I think I might have a slice because that sounds pretty good. I never did get myself ready today, y'all. I'm just now realizing it. Today has been go, go, go. Like, I've been going since like 6:15, which is early for me. I am not one of those early risers, but did the grocery shopping, did errands, came home, all the prep, cooked dinner. I mean, it was a crock pot meal. We've been making bread, shredded the chicken, but we got it all done. I'm ready to crash. It's after 8 o'clock. It's time for us to get the little kids to bed, but I just wanted to say again, thank you guys so much for praying for, not only for us, but for everybody in Florida and in Cuba. Like, these storms are so scary. Very unpredictable. It's so scary. But I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video.